Hello, it's Harriet from Outside Lives group Dig In. Today we're going to learn about observing and how we can do that with all of our senses. So humans have 5 senses. Can you guess what they are? Sight, sound, smell, touch and taste. Good job. So I'm going to invite you to take a seat outside, and if you are unable to do that, take a seat by a window and open the window. Okay, take your shoes off, turn your phone off, have no distractions. I'm just going to guide you through an easy activity that you can do at any time, at any point in your day, with your children, alone, as a family, however you wish. Okay, no pressure. You can do it for 1 minute, 5 minutes, an hour. This is just a building block for you to be fully aware and observe wholly and entirely. And I'd just like to invite you to remember that you are a part of nature, okay? So humans are a part of this syntropic system. And we can really learn a lot from Mother Nature just by observing. So there's a famous phrase, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay, so we as individuals place our own values on what we observe. Whereas in nature, there is no right or wrong. It's just different. So I hope that you can see that reflection in humans. There's no right or wrong way of being a human, okay? We're just different. And it's okay. It's great, actually. It's great how different we all are. So if you are lucky enough to be able to go outside, please take the opportunity. When we connect with the natural world, we become happier, healthier, more creative, kinder, more peaceful. There's so many benefits from being outside. So I'd just like to invite you to take that one step further, okay? So observation and reflection are some of the greatest tools we have as humans. Okay, so to be able to learn and adapt and progress this understanding, to be able to cultivate awareness. Okay, so once we have this awareness and understanding, we can better ourselves in our design process and really look for slow solutions, which is sustainable, instead of fast fixes that are quick and easy, but can easily in the future break, or if you didn't observe correctly where the water goes in that once in a 50-year storm, and you decided to plant your whole entire allotment down there, we've got some problems. So I invite you to fully observe before taking any action. Okay, so we're going to start the sensory stillness now. Okay, so reminder to take your shoes off. Okay, this will really, really benefit you. Okay. So let's take 3 deep breaths together to get us in our bodies. I invite you to take out a little sigh on the exhale. Okay, so using our most used sense, sight. Take a look around. What can you see? What's the first thing your eyes are drawn to? What colour is it? What shape is it? Does it have a pattern? Okay, ask yourself questions. This will help you to devote your attention into the details. Okay, now close your eyes. Now we're going to bring our attention to the sound and listen. Okay, so when we close our eyes, we can heighten other senses. Okay, so what can you hear? Are the birds singing? Are the crickets rubbing their legs? Are the leaves dancing in the wind? Is the raindrop splattering on the ground? Okay, so now I'd like you to take a deep inhale through your nose. What can you smell? Is your neighbour having a barbie? Has there been some grass cut today? If you have a flower nearby, take a deep, long inhale through the nose. Really savor any aromas that are coming in. Okay, so keeping your eyes closed. Now I'd like you to reach out with your hands. And if you've got your shoes off, I'd like to invite you to draw your attention to how your toes feel on the ground. Wiggle them around. Reach out for something. What does it feel like? Is it smooth or rough? Is it spiky or slimy? Is it dry or moist? Okay, really take your time to be present in this moment and to observe with your senses. And really be grateful for these senses. It's what makes us human. Okay, now the last one. So I'm only going to invite you to do this in a safe way. So the last one is taste. Okay, so we can take a deep inhale through our mouth. What can you taste? Are you by the sea? Is there salt in the air? Is someone having a bonfire and you can taste smoke? And I invite you to take a nibble on something that you are 100% know to be edible. Okay? Or if you want to plan ahead, bring some fruit or vegetables or a snack with you next time and really savor the taste. So remember to close your eyes and really focus on your taste buds. What does it taste like? Is it sweet, sour, spicy or bitter? Okay, let's take one last deep breath together. So I hope you enjoyed the sensory stillness. And I really recommend you do this whenever you can, whenever you remember. And it's always best to do all 5 senses. Okay, so you could either do 1 minute of each, you can set a timer if that's what you enjoy, or you can just let it flow, going in between the senses. But just fully observe. Okay, so with these observations, we can instigate positive changes. We can figure out how nature works and how we can harmonize with her. So bringing this back to permaculture, it's always suggested to observe for 1 year before doing anything. And a way to get around this, and a great excuse to be amongst your community, is to ask the oldest resident where you're living. Okay, they've got some great knowledge of the area, and I'm sure they're willing to share it with you. Okay, and I also recommend observation journal. So this could be every time you go out and observe, or it could be a seasonal observational journal. And this is great for children too. Okay. So yeah, please let me know what observations you can make. And thank you.